Also tonight, 12 News is taking a closer look into the criminal history of the man accused of murdering 3 people in Ahwautukee last week. Phoenix police found 3 bodies after an apartment fire near 48th Street in Ray. Investigators believe the victims were killed the previous day.
Tonight, 12 News journalist Sean Rice is live out at Phoenix PD headquarters with what he's uncovered about the suspect's time in and out of jail. Sean?
Yeah, Mark and Caribe, good evening to you. Phoenix police allege that 30-year-old Chase Chrisman murdered 3 people he knew at an apartment complex in Ahwautukee on July 14th. And tonight, court records are revealing Chrisman had multiple stints on probation in both California and here in Arizona as a multi-time convicted felon. And parole officers in the state of California stated they had no idea where he was on more than one occasion.
It just seems to be a very hands-off, lackadaisical approach to probation.
It's how former Maricopa County probation officer Beth Golden describes Chase Chrisman's time on probation here in Arizona. Chrisman is pictured here after he was arrested by Glendale police back in 2020 for cutting a fraudulent check to a woman on an item he later pawned for cash. He pleaded guilty to trafficking stolen property, a felony, and was sentenced to 2 years on probation. 5 months later, court records reveal he was convicted of shoplifting and exhibiting a deadly weapon in Ventura County, California. But even with that conviction, his probation here in Arizona was not revoked.
It's not rare that we're seeing just chance after chance after chance instead of a more proactive approach to probation supervision.
The probation department labeled him a medium to high risk to reoffend at the time his sentence was handed down. Court records say he relapsed on drugs in January 2023, but again, his probation was not revoked, and his probation officer claimed he was showing signs of improvement. His probation term here in Arizona ended 4 months later. A year before, he is now charged with 3 counts of murder. Phoenix police believe he is the only suspect in the murder of Samuel Lott, Marissa Honeycutt, and Anthony Fredrickson Secarelli, who were all found dead inside this apartment with signs of trauma. At a hearing over the weekend, a prosecutor with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office asked for a $5 million cash-only bond, in part because of Chrisman's lengthy criminal history.
He has at least 3 prior felony convictions. He absconded from parole from California.
Golden believes a more hands-on approach to his probation supervision, including a stint in jail or prison, could have done him some good.
I think timeouts are sometimes really important to do and just remind the person that, this is serious. We don't want you to hurt anybody. We want you to get clean and sober.
Chrisman's relationship to the 3 victims remains unclear. His arrest documents are sealed. 12 News has learned that was done at the request of Phoenix police because releasing them could jeopardize their ongoing investigation. And today I reached out to the Maricopa County Probation Department to learn why Chrisman's probation was not revoked on those 2 separate occasions we pointed out. A spokesperson told me they are barred from speaking on his case because of rules set by the Arizona Supreme Court. Tonight, Chrisman remains in the Maricopa County Jail on that $5 million cash-only bond. Live tonight in Phoenix, Sean Rice, 12 News.
Sean, thanks.